One thing I always say is work smarter, not harder. If you aren't using the Solo app, then you may be working harder. So let's change that. Download the app, link your accounts where you can manage your income, track your expenses, and project your taxes. Not only that, but you can plan by optimizing your time, make more, and even guarantee your daily pay with guaranteed earnings. Download Solo and begin to work smarter, not harder today. Link is in the description. All right, let's get back to it. There's one thing that you and I were talking about recently when it came to something that we want to try doing. So if you have a nice little car setup, yes, this is a Super Nintendo. If you remember Super Nintendo from back in the day, that is rigged up with a little TV, and so you could have your passengers be playing. I do like the dash camera that's in there, so good for that driver there. But I want to see your setups. We want to see what they are, and we'll critique them. We'll have a fun little part of critiquing your ride setups. Whatever you have, whether you have something like this, whether you have some lights in there, whatever it might be. So we will critique this. So if you want to email Sergio at therideshareguy.com, and we're going to react to them and enjoy and have a little laugh, maybe have a little fun, and see what other drivers' cars actually look like. So send us your cool rides, whatever you've done a little extra. For me personally, I've just done lights and stuff. So I had the neons underneath the dash and then underneath the rear seats, or I'm sorry, the front seats for the rear. And then when you open the door, I had the little projectors that showed Jeep logo. I don't have that in my Honda because now it's a Honda, not a Jeep. But I transferred the lights over. And that helped quite a bit. A lot of people said really nice things when they got in the car. They're like, "Oh my God, that's so cool. Where'd you get that from?" And things like that. So things to me that sparks a little bit more interest than back in the day when you and I started, where they were saying, "Hey, it would be nice if you brought water because you could give it to your passengers." But we were also getting paid better back then, and you don't see that notification anymore when you sign up now, do you? So yeah, that's it's fun to do some things that are very easy and cost effective and can give a good experience. So you can keep your rating up there if you care about your rating. But it can actually also help to lead more tips. We've seen that with other drivers out there who do have setups in their car. So yeah, if you have anything, send it to Sergio at therideshareguy.com, and we're going to react to them in a future segment on the show.
You know what? We should do a contest, right?
Yep.
Should do a contest. So send them to me. Send me your setup. No fake stuff. Please don't Adobe Photoshop stuff or whatever. Send me what your car looks like. There's one driver who's not allowed, which is Jeff from Myrtle Beach with the mannequin's head in it. Jeff, you're not allowed to participate. But the rest of you, send me, and then what we'll do, we'll collect them, we'll show them to you guys, and then we'll put it on a vote on a live one of these days, and the winner will get some cash. How about that? Let's do that.
Nice. I agree, Ginger. It would be nice if there was a way where you could give out snacks and water and stuff like that. It would be okay. But the problem is, if you got riffraff coming in your car, you don't want them to eat or drink in your car. I was on Facebook earlier, and I saw a person who posted that they put spaghetti into the cup holder in the back of the car, in the door.
The passenger did?
Yeah.
What the freak?
So I don't want people eating in my car. I don't want people having water in my car. I mean, if I'm going to sell products, that's one thing. Hey, if I'm going to sell something, that's a business opportunity because you can make more money. $1.50 a water at this point is pretty doable, especially when it's getting hot out there. I know the South is starting to heat up pretty well. That El Nino, La Nina is shifting. So they're calling for a very warm summer in the Northwest and the Northeast. So I'm excited for that. You get some ice cold water. You get a 30 pack, 36 pack, 24 pack. It don't matter. It's a few bucks. You sell it for $1.50. It's a hell of a markup. You're going to make some money doing that if you go out at night or something, especially drinking hours, things like that. People get drunk. They're going to want some water. Just saying, there's a lot of different things you can do there when it comes to trying to offset some of this.
Yeah, actually, funny you mentioned that, the spaghetti cup. I got an email today from a driver that I don't think I've ever gotten an email from him before. And he was talking, can you invite me on behind the wheel? I want to talk to your audience about all the weird things that has happened in my car, from people having sex to all this other weird shit. And I'm going like, let me think about it. Let me think about it. And so I'll respond to him. But if you're watching, Jeff, I was kidding, Jeff. Of course you're in the contest. I mean, but you're not going to win. Because
you can send it. We'll critique it. But
yeah, I mean, you're more than welcome to send it. I was joking,
hey,
Jeff.
You're allowed to sell anything, just not while you're driving. Wait until you pull over or something like that, so you're being safe.
We had that company that gave us the stuff, Pharmacy. Remember? I don't know if they're still around, but go check them out. I mean, they have this, they have this door hanging thingamajiggy that you have all kinds of stuff in there, from Advil to aspirin to condoms to whatever, feminine napkins or power bars and whatever not. So, I mean, plus there was this other company, right? It was in the armrest that people can buy stuff in the car.
Yeah, that was a while ago though, but they
went
out.
Well.
Yeah, they want to see. Here's the thing. What you can do, you can always get your own little stuff. Actually, we're going to be doing a giveaway in a little while. With this hook. And this is probably pretty good for that, because you can keep it right there next to you, and it's going to be hooked up. It's not going to be rolling around on the floor. Water gets out or something like that, or candy bar gets out. If you're going to do something like this, that's one thing you can do. Another thing, cookies. You could sell cookies. There's a lot of different things you could do within your car. But I'm going to give you one other way, one other thing that you can do to try to get out there and make some more money. If you are outgoing, if you are smart and know how to do a little bit of graphic design, or if you need help with something like this, maybe we'll talk. But you can go to local businesses and get a working relationship with them where they can actually sell or purchase advertising saying, hey, I'm an Uber and Lyft driver and I have a tablet in my car, and you can actually use your own advertising in your own car, like Uber and Lyft want to do, where they're only paying you cents on a dollar, but you can actually negotiate the terms of the deal. So you can set up a thing on the tablet where all it'll be is just the screen, and it'll just rotate through the advertisements. You have to fulfill your bargain to that particular company. Let's say they're going to have a 3-month buyout, and you say, hey, I drive at least 40 hours a week. You got to keep that commitment, but that's things that you can do. So those are other options and other avenues that you can do potentially to help make more money when out on the road.
A lot of drivers I know in Vegas, we have a massive audience in Vegas. What they do is, like let's say there's out of town gentlemen on a bachelor party or whatever, right? They have deals with the strip clubs or whatever, restaurants or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And if they take them, they get a commission from the doorman, because you're taking them customers. It's like a tour bus kind of a thing. So you guys got to be more creative to create additional revenue other than just doing $3 trips in your car, right? And some of these deals could be really lucrative, man. That's why
rides. You can't leave those if you're in San Francisco, but a lot of parts of the country you still can leave it in. But one of the thing is, there's a lot of things you could do where if you get the headrest, if you got a 3D printer or access to a 3D printer, you can put something where you could put it right into the headrest. There's a lot of different things that you can do. Cine Milled actually is a place that has something where you can put something for the headrest. I'm sure there's stuff on Amazon that you could find. So there's a lot of different things that you could potentially do, and then you just pop off the top, the headrest right there, pop it off, take it, and then you're good to go. But like I say, these are different ways that you can have avenues in order to create money. Advertising is big, especially when it comes to local advertisement. Yep, there you go.
Right there, people. The man knows right there. That's more than you're going to do in 20 trips. I'm guarantee you that. There you go. Boom. I mean, look, strip clubs are not, particular to just Vegas. They're everywhere. So in every city, know your stuff. When some guys in a good mood get in your car, they ask you some stuff. That's why we say know your city. If you know your city, where the stuff is, you could be like an ambassador to your city,
and then make
more money.
Network in your city. So go to the places that you enjoy going, because you can talk about them. I love certain pizzerias. I love a certain couple of places. I know a couple of places that you can really go, especially when it comes to people coming into town. Niagara Falls is one of the biggest areas, tourist areas in the world, actually, when it comes to international travel. And that's 45 minutes from where I live. So there's a lot of different things that you can potentially do. It's just making sure that you take advantage of them. Hey, if you want to just drive and make what they're offering, or you could double or triple your money possibly by, providing a little bit extra.
I don't know about that, Jeff. I don't know if you can.
Monetizing.
I hope you're being facetious, Jeff. I don't think you
What?
should sell weed out of your car. He goes, recreational is on the ballot. I'll be selling weed. I'm like, I don't know about that.
I don't know if you can, but
we're falling apart already. The show is falling apart already. You know what? Forget all the topics. Let's just talk about these illegal. How many illegal things can we do in the car?
Well, I mean, they already say that you're drunk and have problems.
Yeah.
So
I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I think the big thing is, you got to be at a dispensary. I don't know how the Florida law is, but I know in New York you have to.
Ginger knows the answer. Ginger knows the answer. You can't sell weed when it's at 3. He was being facetious. Jeff has a dry sense of humor, so.
I mean, hey, you could potentially sell stickers, and the sticker comes along with it.
There's another good idea.
That's what they were doing.
There's another good idea right there. Monetize with the colleges. Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, so all I'm kickback. I mean, kickbacks are important. Seriously, those will make your day. I mean, hey man, $100 extra a day if you do a few restaurant trips, take them to restaurants that you have a deal with, or bars or strip clubs or whatever. I mean, hey man, cash is cash. Who doesn't want cash? Extra cash. So. Here, see, that's why it's called Show Me the Money. We're showing you guys the money, giving you guys the ideas. Do it. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. Plus, the passenger is going to be happier. You're giving him good service, giving him a safe ride, giving him ideas, especially if you're in a tourist city, Vegas, or, let's say where Jeff is, Myrtle Beach, or, a lot of the touristy kind of cities, beach cities, things like that, Florida, obviously. So there you go. I mean, you guys got to think like a businessman.
There you go. Dash cam paid for itself when you had video proof of an older woman backing into the car in a store parking lot. Thanks for pushing the need for gig workers.
I hope it was a display ride.
We're going to be talking. Yeah, we're going to be talking about that a little bit later when it comes to some safety and things. So yeah, there's a lot of. Oh, there you go, Jeff. You're selling the book in the car.
Damn right. Jeff has an amazing book. It's called 10,000 Trips with Strangers. All his Uber and Lyft trips. It's a great read. Highly recommend. It's on Amazon. Go check it out. Jeff is our man in the Sunshine State, Myrtle Beach, Charleston. He drives on the weekends, and he does well.
All right, thanks for watching. That short little clip was from our live stream, Show Me the Money Club with Sergio and myself. Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Make sure you subscribe, turn on all notifications so you'll be notified when we go live, as well as all of our awesome content. Make sure to check out this video right here, which will take you to the entire live stream, or check out this video right there. All right, drive smart, everyone.